Out of all the sequels that people asked for, we got this one. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review. And guys, I guess I just like to torture myself this week, or this month I should say, because first I watched Pets United, and now I watched Cats and Dogs 3, Paws United. I don't even know what's going on. So yeah, you heard me right. There's a sequel, a third entry into the franchise of Cats and Dogs. I didn't even know that there was a second Cat and Dogs movie. When I looked that up and I saw the trailer, that one looked more interesting than this third installment that we got. But the story of Cats and Dogs is basically the same story that you've been seeing in the last couple of movies. Cats and dogs are now friends and are working together to stop cats and dogs from destroying the world pretty much. But this time they got a new threat, a bird named Diago or something. I don't know. All I know is played by George Lopez, which is amazing. And a group of other pets that are not the 1 and 2 pets are plotting to destroy the world because that's the only thing that these people can come up with. So right off the bat, I did notice that this movie, the third film in the franchise, I still can't believe I'm saying that, but I noticed that this film doesn't have the budget that the last films did. I can understand that this film, the third film, and the second film don't have the same amount of budget as the first one did, because the first one came out in theaters. That one was intended to make a lot of money. The second one, I don't believe was in theaters, straight to VOD, but that one has some pretty impressive budget towards. I didn't look at the numbers for it, but you can totally tell that more money went into the first and second one than it did the third one. I think at this time they're just like, they had a contract and they were obligated to make a third film or something. I don't know, or it could be one of those things where I guess Warner Brothers wants to keep the rights to Cats and Dogs, so they were forced to just make a straight to VOD film. I don't know why you would want to keep the rights to this, but yeah, it's just not as up to par as the first one. But let's get into the pros and cons of this film, if there is any pros in this film. But actually, there is some. The things that I did like about this film is the villain. The villain in here, played by George Lopez, I said, is a cockatoo, and he's pretty much the leader of a gang of all these other pets that are in this pet store that pretty much are like, hey, all these cats and these dogs are getting the majority of the love of all these humans. Why can't I get some love? Why can't I get some love? And the backstory of the cockatoo is kind of sad. You kind of feel for him. And you know when a movie is doing right by its villain, when you can relate and sympathize with the villain, and they do that here. Again, I can't believe I'm giving some kind of praise for this movie, because this movie's bad. Don't get it twisted, okay? This movie is a really bad movie. I was bored pretty much half of it until the end where the action speeds up, but the beginning of the film, it's a snooze fest. Also, another pro in here is the lizard, the little henchman of the cockatoo. Big reveal for him at the end of the film, but I thought he was hilarious. Just anytime I saw him on scene, there's a scene where he just shows he's like the tech guy for the villain, right? So he has a really old cell phone and a bad Samsung iPad wannabe thing going on there, and then just shows him moving his little arms. I thought that was pretty fun. Now let's get into the cons of this film, and there's quite a bit, because this movie is horrible. Like I was talking about before, this movie is just slow, boring, and uninteresting. They have humans in here, and I always, with these kind of movies, they always put humans, they feel like they have to have humans in these animal talking movies to just lighten it up or mix it up or keep people entertained. I don't know why these humans are in here, because you could easily have this movie without any of the humans and just have the animals talking around. We had movies like this before in the past. Homeward Bound, perfect example. Humans were in the movie, but they weren't the main focus. As you would expect, also, the dialogue is not good. The script is bad. I don't think I need to bash on it too much, because I don't expect anything Oscar worthy in these straight to VOD Cats and Dogs movies. But yeah, guys, don't watch this movie. It's bad. Watch the first Cats and Dogs if you want some laughs in there. At least one of those movies where it's so bad it's good. No, It's not like that, but I wouldn't watch this one. This one's not good. But guys, let me know what you think of Cats and Dogs 3. I know, I'm still getting used to it. In the comments down below, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Also, check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel. And as always, guys, keep watching movies.